Hey guys, so it's Fleur here from FleurDeForce, and today the Pet Collective have asked me to come onto their channel and do a pet haul for you all, which I am very excited about. Now, if you don't watch my channels and don't know who I am, I have 3 pets and I've brought them lots of lovely things using the money that the Pet Collective gave me for this video. A quick intro to my pets. The first one is a dog named Woof, and she is very much the kind of main pet that you will see if you watch my videos because I spend all of my time with her and I'm a total dog person. I absolutely adore her. She's actually a crossbreed. She's 3/4 English Springer Spaniel and 1/4 Cocker Spaniel. So she looks like a Springer Spaniel, but she's a little bit smaller than the average Springer. And she is full of energy. She's absolutely hyper, slightly mad, as a lot of Springer Spaniels are, but totally lovable. Absolutely amazingly affectionate. I adore Spaniels because they're just so loving and they just want to cuddle you and be with you all the time. She is very hyper and also very naughty. She's intelligent and in that kind of way that she knows what you don't want her to do and she knows exactly the limits that she can push it to. Having said that, she's not trained very well anyway by me and my boyfriend, so she gets away with murder, but we absolutely love her. And our other 2 pets are 2 cats called Beaver and Growler. Now, if you watch my videos, you won't see them as much as you see Woof because they are outdoor cats. We actually live on a farm, so they spend a lot of time outside catching mice and climbing trees and all of that good cat stuff. So I got a lot of stuff for them. The Pet Collective actually gave me $500 to spend on the animals, and I'm going to show you what I bought with that. And they also gave me $500 donation to a charity of my choice, which I chose as the Battersea, I believe it's actually known as the Battersea Dogs and Cats Home now. So yeah, thank you the Pet Collective for that, and I'm going to get into the haul. The first things that I bought for Woof were some soft toys. Now, she is actually a real kind of toy lover. She adores toys and she's quite picky about which ones she likes. She likes the soft kind of squeaky ones. So the first one I got is this little bird, which it actually has a ball inside and it has a squeak in its head. Oh no, it doesn't. I thought it had a squeak. Doesn't have a squeak. Well, she liked this anyway. I thought it was kind of cute. She did like this, and you'll be able to see some clips now of her playing with all of these. The next one is this bear, and the reason I got this one is partly because I think it's a monkey actually. It's not a bear, it's a monkey. The reason why I got this was because it's really, really soft, and it doesn't have too much stuffing in it, and it seems quite durable because she does tend to, she doesn't chew them badly, but what she does do is like chew the ear off and then there'll be a hole and she'll pull all the stuffing out of the little hole. The reason why I like this is because it's got a lot of squeaks in it. It's got 8 squeaks. And yeah, I just thought it was cute and she really liked this one. She has this habit of kind of like pushing her nose against all of the squeakers and making them squeak, which you'll probably be able to see around about now. She's a funny dog. And then we got her this alligator, which I thought was really funny because it's one of those ones that has no stuffing in at all, so it's almost like saggy, but then it has this like crinkly stuff at the end of the tail, which is kind of odd, and then the head squeaks. So we thought this was kind of cute. And then the last fluffy toy is her favourite. She really, really liked this one. This is a snake. It's a furry snake, and I actually hate snakes, so it actually scares me a little bit. Is that really pathetic to say? Here's Woof, you see, she likes the snake. It's got a squeak on the end, like a rattlesnake style, and then it actually like has all like concertina body, which really freaks me out. Woof, you can have this, you have that. I'm gonna leave Woof to play with that, but they are the kind of plush toys that we got for her and she loved all of them. The next one actually was kind of like a bit of a whim. I didn't know that she would like this as much as she did. It's a training treat ball, and I put it back in the box so I could remember what it says. It says hours of fun and exercise, safe, non-toxic, adjustable opening to allow you to change the size of the dog treats that you put inside, and it's easy to clean apparently. And I was, like I said, very skeptical about this, but she actually loved it. I put some little treats in here and she was kind of chasing it around the kitchen like crazy, so that's kind of fun. And she's never had anything like this before either, so that was exciting. Oh, I forgot one. I forgot this one. We also bought her this duck. Listen to the noise this makes. Hilarious. So moving on to more kind of outdoor toys, Woof's actually a working strain English Springer Spaniel, so she is full of energy and she needs a lot of exercise and a lot of stimulation to keep her happy. So we take her on 2 long walks every day and she absolutely loves to play, and her favourite thing in the whole world are squeaky tennis balls. As you may be able to tell. Now, she absolutely adores these, and it was for this reason we actually bought 5 packs of these, because she honestly, like, could play with them all day. She's obsessed. Like, as soon as we brought these through the door, she was just wanting them the whole— I know, you love them, don't you? Yeah, she absolutely adores these, and they are so much fun, because not only are they like tennis balls, and she can chase them, but they squeak too. There you go, you can have the pack. And then we also bought her a ball thrower to go with them, because she's got so much energy. It really helps having one of these because you can throw the ball really, really far. I'm also a really bad thrower, so this really helps me when I take her on a walk. We also picked up a new Frisbee. Woof loves Frisbees, and a lot of the ones that you can buy in pet shops are the cheap plastic ones, which we've bought a few times, and they've actually ended up like splintering, and I think that's not great for dogs because they might hurt their mouth. But we managed to find one of these like floppy rubber ones, which she had one of these a couple of years ago that we bought when we were in the States, and we hadn't been able to find a similar one since then. But this is actually really good, and it's a Mr. Men one, so it's Mr. Happy. So when she has it in her mouth, it's like she has this big smile, which we thought was really cute, and she actually loves this as well. The next things that we got for her actually hasn't arrived in time, so this is her old version of this. Now, when she goes to London or when we go to visit people, she actually has to wear a lead. We're actually lucky enough that we live on a farm, so when we take her for her daily walk, she actually doesn't have to wear a lead. So this is for her kind of travels, but she isn't great on a lead, so she tends to pull. So we got her this harness, and this is from a website called dogharnesses.co.uk, and it's the brand Cozy Dogs. Now this is so covered in hair and old, and it's actually breaking, so hence the reason why we bought a new one, but it didn't arrive in time for this video, so I just thought I would show you the old one. And these are really great because they fit really nicely, and they don't kind of cut into her shoulders or anything, because they've got this like nice fleece layer. And then we also got another matching lead, and we changed the colour. This is her green one, and the new colour that we got was brown. Now I kind of wanted to get pink, but my boyfriend is the one that walks her a lot of the time, and he doesn't really want to be like walking around with a pink dog lead, so we got her brown to go with her ears and her spots. Are you having fun with those balls, Woof? And we also picked up from the pet shop this little spring, which actually helps to reduce the impact that you get from pulling dogs. So we tested this out today, and it's actually quite good. And we also bought her a new dog tag, which we actually got printed in the pet shop. They print them kind of with this automatic machine, and we thought this was kind of a nice one with a little bone, so we got her that. Yeah, these, I would really highly recommend these dog harnesses if you have a dog that pulls. Like, our whole family's dogs have these now, and everybody loves them. They're just really great if your dog pulls. The next thing we got walking wise, also for when she goes to London, are these poop bag dispensers. So this little green poop bag dispenser for when you have to deal with her mess. We also got a load of refills for it too, so that you can just clip it onto the lead, and then you kind of take them out as you go, so you don't have to like stuff your pockets full of carrier bags. And then the other stuff that we got for her walking wise, we got this bottle, and I've actually wanted one of these for quite a long time, because we take Woof for long car journeys quite a lot. We kind of take her with us everywhere because she's quite an easy dog. She's quite portable, so it's quite good to be able to have kind of an on-the-go dog bowl. This, you actually fill it up with water, and you can like clip it on, say, to your lead or to your belt or whatever, and take it with you, so if she needs to have a drink and there's no fresh water, you can do that. So that was kind of cool. And then the last thing we got was a towel. Now when we walk Woof, we don't just walk her, she tends to get muddy. She goes in all the hedges, all the ditches, all the muddy puddles. If there's a pond, she will be straight in the pond in an instant. So we bought her this super absorbent dog towel, which is a hideous colour. Like, why didn't they make this in a nice colour? Even dark brown would be better than this. But yeah, we used this on her after her walk today, and it's a good size for her as well. Because it's quite thin, you can actually roll it up and it's quite compact to like keep in the car or whatever if you're taking her in the car and going on a walk. I think that is it for the walking stuff. Oh, we also bought her a dog shampoo, and this is the Animology Pet Care Excellence Whitewash White Dog Shampoo, which we also just used on her. Because she's a white dog, we got her that. And then the last thing that we got kind of for after her walks was a new bed. And Woof is actually quite rough on her beds. She tends to kind of drag them around, which is kind of crazy, I know. But we got her this rough, I think, is it called Rough and Tough? Yeah, Rough and Tough black bed. And this is for downstairs in the kitchen. So not necessarily always for after when she comes back from walks, but for when she's kind of wet, or when, you know, any time of the day just downstairs, so it won't get too kind of mucky. So we got her that, and she quite likes it actually. She's been sitting in it already, so she does like that. And then we also got her a couple of grooming bits and pieces, because she's got long hair. She tends to get kind of knotted, and we don't trim her because we actually really like her having long hair, so we do have to groom her. We got her this like double-sided brush, which she hasn't had one of these before, so I'll be interested to see how this works out. Normally we just comb her with a comb, so we got her a new comb too. And then we also got her 2 new dog bowls, and these ones are different from her ones that she has at the moment because they're actually non-slip, and she tends to kind of push her bowls around quite a lot when she eats. So we thought these would be good for her, and they're quite cute. They have like little paws on them too. We also got a bumper pack of her favourite treats, which are the Pedigree Dentasticks Daily Oral Care. They're basically kind of like a toothbrush for a dog. Not really, because you still need to clean your dog's teeth as well, but they're kind of like good for their teeth, and she really likes them. And she's actually quite fussy with her eating. She's not the easiest dog to feed, so we got her, I think there's like 56 in here, so this will last her a long time, probably like a year. And then the last thing we got is a new bed for upstairs. She actually sleeps in our bedroom, which some people are going to be like, ooh, she should sleep downstairs, but she sleeps in our bedroom, so we got this nice kind of cozy memory foam bed for her to use when she's upstairs. So it's not as kind of unsightly as the black one, and it's a bit more kind of cozy for nighttime. So we got her that, and that is everything that we got for Woof. Now on to the cats. Now, the cats are actually like super playful, and for some reason I find cat toys are like a lot more fun to shop for than dog toys. They seem to have more kind of amusing things to play with. And the first thing we picked up is this bag. It's actually called a Zigger bag. This is the, let me kind of tuck it in. This is the packaging that it came in, and it's a plastic bag. It's like quite a tough, durable plastic bag. But inside it comes with this electronic ball, so it kind of like rolls around on the floor. I thought the cats would love this, and we actually tried it out with Growler. Beaver was outside, she didn't want to come in, so we tried all the toys out on Growler, and she was kind of a little bit scared of this. Like, she did get more used to it towards like maybe 5 or 10 minutes worth of trying to play with her with it, but she just wasn't really that interested. Even when she kind of got over being a bit wary of it, she just wasn't that into it. So I don't really know if I'd recommend these, and it's kind of ugly leopard print too. The next thing that we got for the cat, she actually quite likes this. There's this little, I think it's called Cat Action JW Intelligent football with streamers, and it actually is this little rubber ball with like a crinkly noise inside of it and ribbons, and she did actually really like playing with this. It was quite funny, and I like the colours. And the next thing we got is this kind of string with a little mouse on the end, and the reason why we got this is because we'd had one of these before, and the cats absolutely loved it. It's got these kind of feathers here, and they like playing with that, but then it's also got the mouse with feathers on the tail. They absolutely love it. But it's meant to squeak, and I actually thought we'd lost the old one, but I found the old one, and it still squeaks, even though it's very like beaten up. It still squeaks, and the new one doesn't squeak, so now we have 2, and the old one works and the new one doesn't. kind of confusing, but we have 2 cats, so hey, and Woof actually really likes playing with these, weirdly. So yeah, they love those. And then we also got them this like double-stranded play toy, and they like this. They love anything fluffy that you can like dangle around. They absolutely love, so they liked that. And then the last thing that we got for the cats was this bed. Now, I actually find like cat furniture really hard to shop for. Like, there's so much out there, but a lot of it is so ugly. But I thought this was actually quite cute, and because we have quite a bit of dark wood furniture in our living room, I thought it would go quite well. And Growler actually loved this. She like sat right in it and kind of started making herself cozy. The only thing that I would be slightly concerned about is that they would use it as like a scratching post. Which wouldn't be too much of an issue. There's Woof squeaking her balls. It wouldn't be too much of an issue on the inside, but on the outside I feel like it would kind of get a bit beaten up, but we'll see how that goes. But I thought this was quite cute anyway. And that is everything that we got for the pets. Woof is causing a ruckus behind me. Growler is now down here trying to snuggle on Woof's bed. And that is it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed this pet haul, and a big thank you from me, Woof, Growler and Beaver for all of the pet goodies. I honestly think they thought Christmas, birthdays, everything, every kind of celebration for the year had come at once. I'll see you soon. Bye!